offense has had its ups and downs, but how would you evaluate the last 2 weeks offensively?
I feel like super good as well as far as dominating and playing physical. But like I said once before, just execution, just trying to do that at a high level.
Shotty's talked a lot about these last 3 weeks, still, taking it with the same urgency and trying to win. But what's kind of the message been behind the scenes there?
Well, kind of the same thing, honestly. Just being urgent, trying to execute faster on a higher level, just to get back in our groove.
George, you obviously took a lot of criticism after the Lions game. What was it like from your perspective just to see all the people kind of talking about your effort and all that?
I'm kind of more focused on the Chargers, honestly, just this following week. Just knowing that they're a 10-4 group, knowing that play physical, got a lot of good defensive guys.
Derwin James and Tony Jefferson, what stands out on tape about those two guys?
Like I said, physical. Been watching them a lot, like the run fit. I know Derwin likes to play more around the box now, later in his career. So we're just trying to fill voids and get to our routes with speed.
Has there anything the last couple of weeks been consistently what you've seen that's kind of led to your production not being what it was earlier?
Oh, yeah, just double coverage. It's really that simple, just double coverage. Like I said, offensively, all we can do is just try to execute at a high level, depending on, no matter what that is.
Later in the season, this doesn't come across as a disrespectful question, but it seems obvious when you guys are talking about your slant routes. If they take away the slant route, you get the go ball. Do you think you guys inadvertently gave them the secret sauce? I know that sounds ridiculous, but now they seem to really be focusing on some of those things.
Nah, not
you
really
think
like
it would stand out in film, in other words.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely what I was gonna say. They probably definitely just watched film over the last 4 or 5 games, how many games that was. But definitely not that, just because those coverages been in the game for a while. You know what I mean? Just double covering a few receivers, Randy, a lot of great receivers over their time.
How are they double covering you differently?
Just keeping a guy inside and keeping a guy outside, or keeping a guy over the top and having a guy underneath, just on one side of the field, which is mainly, like I said, a huge product of CDs going crazy, flows going crazy, which is super proud of them guys.
Do you still get as much satisfaction as seeing those guys be able to open up when there's double coverage on you, or the middle of the field is muddied up because of the slant production?
Yeah, most definitely. I get super happy just because they put in the same work that I do. So when I can definitely, no matter schematically, get them open, vice versa is them doing the same thing, it's always a plus.
How do you beat double coverage?
Definitely moving guys around, certain plays. Sometimes you can just run the ball on it, honestly.
Is there a release or a tell that you didn't realize that you were putting out on tape that you're working to fix?
Nah, not really. Just understanding, different looks and different coverages. And like I said, when the teams do a lot of scattered coverages, you can honestly just, like I said, run the ball on it. You feel me? They get out of there. When you see a lot of cover one with guys roll down and people in the box, that's kind of when you want to pass on it. But definitely when we see that, going to adjust.
How comfortable are you moving around? Shotty said that since CD moves, it's harder to double team him versus you, who lines up in a lot of similar spots.
Yeah, definitely the same thing. I would definitely probably say the same thing. Slide outside, definitely good offensive ways to get a guy open.
CD was saying last week he thought a lot of people were just waiting for you to have a bad game to say, see, there it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely what it felt like, but I can't, really get into that. Everybody got a job to do.
There's a lot of scrutiny that comes with playing for the Steelers, but is it even more magnified playing here?
Nah, not really. Kind of like what I told him, everybody has a job to do. Some people's job is to do that. It's like tear down character, see how much clicks they can get. But I'm just here to play football and help the team, honestly.
How do you keep your head focused then?
Just stay with the guys because they definitely got the same mindset as me.
Are you used to it at this point?
Oh, yeah. Starting to get kind of old, honestly.
How are you feeling about the fact of such a small percentage chance now you guys have to make the playoffs?
Just one day at a time. Like I said, you never know what can happen. So just keep grinding.
Let's get one more, guys.
Go ahead. I know obviously the goal is a long-term contract for you. What are your thoughts on the franchise tag in general?
Just kind of like what I just told him. All I can do is just keep one day forward and keep going.
All right. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you, George. Appreciate you.
Kenny, obviously not used to not being in the playoffs. I think you've made it most of the time you were in Green Bay. What's it like kind of resetting your mind and trying to just focus on the last 3 games?
The standard. The process is going to be the process. You guys just, come in with the right mindset, to work every day. Like I said last week, we still building something here, and I mean, in order to do that, we all got to be on the right accord and keep that standard.
Do you think there could be some carryover from the way you guys finish this season into next year?
Yeah, definitely. Just by how hard we play, the attention to details, and just keeping the standard and the process the same. Yeah.
Is there something to be said for maybe what about the process do you feel like needs to change after, J.J. McCarthy had his best game of his career against you guys last week?
I mean, you still gotta. I mean, nothing really changes. You still gotta come in and come in with the right mindset, ready to work, and to get better. I mean, that's all you can do at the end of the day. I think just as leaders, the team. And all the older guys, that's what we've been preaching is, don't nothing change. We got to keep the standard in the process the same.
What strikes you when you look at Herbert and the challenge he presents and their physical run game?
Yeah, I mean, they've been running the ball really well all year. And, Herbert, he's, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It's hard to bring him down. A big quarterback. So we definitely got to get some hits on him and, get in his face, get our hands up because he could throw from every arm angle. And can run.
How much awareness is there among you and the defensive players that Jerry on his radio show yesterday said he's evaluating Matt Eberflus and the defensive staff, and their return depends to some degree on how you guys finish out these next 3 games?
Yeah, I mean, that's not none of my concern. I mean, my concern is just, helping this team win and, just, sticking to my process and sticking to my standard.
Kenny, how would you evaluate the unit overall's pass rush the last couple of weeks? Seems like in base hasn't been able to get home. Is there anything that stands out on film as to why? We're not getting the quarterback down. We're not sacking him. I think we doing a good job of getting some hits and pressuring them and getting them off the spot. Just not doing a good enough job of getting them down, especially in critical situations.
Why do you think that is, that you're not getting them down?
I mean, the ball roll, different ways, every game. I think we're doing a good job at hitting the quarterback and getting there. We got to just get there a tick faster or whatever the case may be to get him down.
Thanks, Kenny.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.